Penny visa for my leisure. Don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Hurts comes out throwing. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants add a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Moore with a return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A play fake now hurts to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short.
10-0.
Facing 4th down.
That would be me.
Phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants hold a 16-point lead in the 1st. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, Hurts. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts throwing again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down from the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hurts to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. Complete. It's Ingram. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Yeah, baby.
Yo.
Players you playing with, they gonna put you down. We trying to compliment you, you know?
Y'all can hear me? Yeah, what happened?
They'll bring out the punter here.
Yeah.
Drive went backwards. He's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Giants football. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll come out throwing. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Setting up a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on third and long. On target to his man, Tony.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
The Giants are set to punt. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Design bootleg here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants are going to take over after the interception. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They've got a man in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. He'll look to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is taken in by Tony. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets this to Johnson. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a first down. Staying with Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. the 37. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. First and 10 from the 41. They bring their tight end left. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A run here with Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Another carry for Robinson. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Eagles get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. This is Robinson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Connects with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw, Hurts. He finds Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants with a 2-score lead. Second and 3 now. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. 26 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Giants come away with the win. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just 1 step and 1 trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.